Hey yo, what's up, rockers? Welcome to Populace CHATS, hosted by Caillou Michelson, Yolanda Bani, Lucy, and Sean Crackle. Do check it out every Monday at 6 p.m. All episodes are shot at Philippi Village, sound mixed and mastered by the Sound People.
What's up, rockers? It's your girl Alutam Klaji, also known as Lucy, and today we are back with another episode of Populace Chats, and I'm here with...
It's your boy Sean Crackle, the vlog of the vloggers. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Caillou Michelson, the host that does the most, aka Daddy Yone Bati Caillou Michelson.
That's Mufasa.
It's Yolanda Bani umamgcina oqhamela intombi eqhamazelayo kwaye enxolayo molweni bethunana.
Yes, sir.
Guys, I miss you guys so much.
I actually miss you guys as well.
I miss you guys.
I literally missed
How
all
are you
of
guys
you.
feeling today?
I am great.
Okay. And
Same
you're
here.
flowing.
Same
Thank
here.
you. You are.
One thing I can
How
say
you feeling,
about
Johnny?
today.
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah?
I'm feeling okay.
Feeling
What's with
okay.
the shades? Sana is
Speak
One with the
Zaza.
shades,
Oh,
but
it's like intro, man.
Future bride.
Ngicela for intro da.
okay.
But yeah, I'm feeling okay, but I am just overthinking the long weekend that we had. Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah?
We had a very, very,
But
very...
I
was
got
too
to
long.
we
rest,
had
I'm
a
not gonna
long
lie.
weekend.
How you feeling, yours are?
I'm exhausted. I was fighting with period pains. Being a woman sucks sometimes. But I
But it's already-
just wish I could just throw the whole damn uterus away. But
Next time, cela zophila
Donated.
pens asibetha kuchomi yami.
Why?
Zingahluphi.
Yeah, you're not
Siam,
okay.
sikalile.
Zingaphinde zihluphe.
friend, nah.
Anyway,
Nah, you sound
Yone.
like those men. But my sitting no man anglambile babe. Ati yeah.
Please
Yeah,
drink for me.
that's
But anyway, say singabuzanga mna ndi grand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, ndi grand.
Yeah,
As I say, but say koma simba lesazanani. But yeah, man, we had
I have a secret for you
a
guys.
long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Shout out to
did.
Strand, Nase George.
Yes,
Yeah.
Was amazing.
W.
It was really, really
W.
It's
amazing.
amazing.
She operated here.
Yo, boy George. Aye,
It's crazy.
George was crazy.
It's very crazy. Anyway, guys.
And kuyasela pa.
I guess hello,
Kaselo.
George. I guess hello, George.
No, like I drink alcohol, but they drink a lot. And I don't know if it's a problem or what. Like, but kuyasela pa.
Ne.
Like, boom, now I know that I've established to go. Tell that distance sees up at Cape Town. I was like, shit, I might be an alcoholic. Might be suffering
Might
for
Might
come
be is
from
crazy.
Ilanduka in the way alcohol. Don't go on alcoholism.
Ayo.
Don't do it.
Alcoholism,
Yeah.
yes.
I think I'm suffering from that.
Oh, okay. Speaking
At
of
least-
alcoholism, the last episode that we had with Jama,
Shit.
Yeah, W.
it was amazing.
It was.
It
Shout out
was
to everyone who watched it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone. And
And
so
people loved it so much, eh?
they did.
They did.
Yeah.
People
she spoke
love
a lot
that
of facts.
episode.
And she
So
manifested so
calm.
many things, eh?
Yeah.
She
Oh.
manifested so many things.
Being
So many things. The fact that she's going to the US.
Bro.
And you
After she
remember,
said- after she
but
said-
after South Africa,
South Africa. Oh my
Lunga
God.
lokuqamba,
The power
lunga.
of the tongue.
Guys,
Yeah.
Absolutely
incredible.
amazing.
Incredible.
and a lot of people resonated with the episode, yes. I won't lie to you, like
Yeah.
one of a band. Because I was watching with Ole Twam.
Yeah.
I was watching with Ole Twam. It was the first time seeing me on TV, Nebo.
Yeah. So the post
But
that she
she,
posted on Facebook.
so it was actually, I didn't expect that reaction. But yeah, about, hey,
The movie.
what we doing here in the streets? Because
Yeah.
But anyway, she
Shout out to
resonated
Populace.
a lot about, you know, usistanza thethile,
Yeah.
like a lot. And now I'm taking ubukela kwami. Ngoba sim interview isho benimva, but I was like, animva kahle.
Yeah.
But when I got to watch it,
Afterwards,
I was
yeah.
like,
Sit down and watch
shit.
it.
I'm not gonna. I didn't know her to that
Powerhouse,
point.
yeah.
eh?
Me too.
I didn't know her to that point. I
Me
was trying to
too.
like, girl.
Yeah. it
Girl, is
was-
that you?
Yeah, it was
Nah, it's
so
deep,
not
like-
on
Great.
that level.
For sure. For
It
sure.
was very
guys.
good,
deep.
especially the alcoholism part.
Mm.
Yeah, guys, it is a problem that we are facing, like in
True.
the Black community, obviously, with the amount of rate level. Esinayo
For sure.
apha South Africa, iyabantu that love alcohol.
And then like
So-
also on like every street, corner tavern, or like drinking spots. So
like
it's
he had
like
mentioned,
free.
but on on a serious note, muthandwa everywhere in South Africa.
I think we've managed to buy, like national or in society, we've managed to buy Masila and Usino normalize.
That's what I wanted to
Because
Yes.
check, happy gathering that doesn't have
Alcohol.
is set up in alcohol
No,
ngaphakathi.
alcohol,
Umgidi
true.
wecawa.
You go to
Septic
emcimbini,
out.
you go to a funeral. We've made the concept here after tears. You know,
normal. It's very normal.
It's very normal to a point. Even I think Bessie Nolan, like we were not number one last year when it came to the most country that consumed the alcohol, and people were like, "Say we should go for number one."
Yes, so like
Imagine.
work harder.
That's the kind of mentality
We
like
have.
Sinai, which is it's kind of not good.
It's not.
It's not good at
It's
all.
not because it's killing us.
Ne?
Can I just
Alcohol
say
is
something?
killing us, definitely.
Okay.
I also feel like in society we don't really look at alcoholism as a problem.
Yes.
Like everyone like
a
is
threat
just
as
like
well.
Because we've normalized
you understand
it.
like
Yeah.
it's just he's just drunk or he doesn't have a problem. Ukanye into enjalo. Asiyijonga umhlalisa umuntu phansi and you're like, honey, you have a problem.
Any destructive
You know?
alcohol.
To a
bro.
point
I
where
feel like we
people who
don't care about
drink,
it.
Yeah.
we look down on them. It's
Exactly,
like they're
don't look
shunned
down
upon.
at
Like,
us.
you don't drink? Oh my God, you're not cool.
Sorry,
Which
I'm so
that's
cool.
crazy to me because if you don't drink, that's good. You're healthy. Kudos to you.
It's a blessing on
You know?
and like also Tyla has like ruined some households.
Yeah,
Like,
very
drunk,
true.
dead, like, kunjalo.
That is why a lot of people were happy during COVID because then their families got to,
Reunite.
reunite, be together again. They got to see their fathers sober. Like,
Yeah, but
But-
maybe it was stressful. I don't
Yeah,
know.
fun as like during COVID on
people
loan the
make
drink.
mean
Yeah,
things.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like we're telling
Homemade.
you, Hennes for like 700 rand.
Yeah, to show how much people
That's how
love
much people
alcohol.
love alcohol. I remember
Dedication.
even
Into endleng nacaba, guys,
when I used to
alcohol.
stay
Tell
in
me.
Kasi Kwalang, like literally opposite there was there's a junction opposite the mall, yabo.
Okay.
So there's a liquor store. They literally broke in la liquor store. That's how thirsty
Whoa.
abantu were.
What?
We have a problem.
A pause of it. A
Right.
pause.
Of
A pause,
course.
bruh. Serious. But jokes aside, alcohol, bro, it makes you do it easy no like ungasoze uzenze extra.
Yeah,
yabo.
fix.
Like there's a lot of things that you do, whether like say it might be mhlawumbe umsebenzi, you lose umsebenzi through your bad habits. You make decisions where you had groove or and then somehow
I
you
don't
end up
take that.
sleeping with someone.
I don't
Ongamaz,
take
no
that.
mas.
Alcohol can make you cheat though.
You know?
Yeah, it can
Tell me?
can ruin like
Alcohol
can make you cheat.
Cheat?
Yeah.
As in cheat in your
John,
relationship.
Ngabo
Yes.
njengokuyona is like
Oh, good
extending it.
relationship.
Yeah,
You're cheating
relationship.
because of alcohol? Don't piss me off.
When you're
Please, don't
drunk.
do that.
Okay, listen.
Don't do that.
Listen. Like mhlawumbe uyasela groove kumani and then mhlawumbe like your partner is not present.
And then what?
And then
And
what?
each why like you end up cheating, but it
Fighting
just
a losing
causes
battle,
you
Fred.
other.
You're
Bro,
fighting a losing battle.
Don't piss me off.
Don't do that.
So that means when
and
alcohol
no,
makes
no,
you
no,
cheat.
No.
Don't do
That's
that.
a lie.
Don't do that.
You
I
wanted
don't
to
take
cheat.
that.
Actions
I
are
don't.
Quma inyala lenkanuko zakho.
Eh?
ngotywala.
Nyala la nani?
Hayi.
What is that?
Ayizozama.
How do you
Ayizozama.
Kala ningumsuthu no so inkanuko I don't
Inkanuko
know.
Ngengano.
Jathom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Last in English.
Yay!
Last
in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
But you-
Salibaleka.
Salibaleka.
Yabo, when I use that type of thing, contraceptives. As
Oh,
umchita.
Exactly.
When?
Because
Because clearly it was a wambu.
for sure.
Chama.
Andithi ndim ndithi like
But you just justified cheating.
no.
Under the influence of
Alcohol.
alcohol.
Okay,
I think-
okay, listen. About utywala like can like make you do things that you've never done before.
Like,
Okay.
Like mhlawumbe like oh andianza thina.
I mean, yes, you do have a point.
Engozi.
Alcohol can drive you to do things that,
You've never done
you know-
before.
Yeah, because you're not self-conscious.
Yeah,
at the
because like your
time.
mind is just
But my
thinking out
problem is
loud.
when you say you cheat because udagiwe. Yeah, I know.
What?
There are people that fight because of
Yeah.
alcohol.
my brother, my advice to you
Nah.
as your
Yeah,
brethren and brother,
Yeah.
And
I advise you to go look up male contraceptives.
Please.
This is like
Which we need in
And-
this country.
Actually,
We do need them.
John,
I feel like
we
Ah,
need
fair.
male-
We
male
always- you-
contraceptives. What do you mean? Why?
we do. I feel like we have normalized females
talk to me, school me.
having them
Okay.
than males actually taking them as well.
Yes.
We need to normalize them as well.
I mean, I think it would be so awkward for me, ne? Let's say I link up with a hand.
Yeah.
Fine. We're about to,
Mm.
and then I'm music say. That's not a question like I say and we expect nakum.
Right?
Why?
Because as she said, it's been normalized. You guys carry
For
the burden
females.
of taking contraceptives.
I love the fact that you're saying burden.
Yeah,
So
it kind of is. It kind of
women,
is.
Right.
we,
Like
we
lately it has been
constantly
a burden.
have to be the people that carry burden because it's important, right?
Yabo mna, I feel like it's a personal decision.
It's not a personal
Emdoing,
decision.
in a way.
Yes, it is a personal decision, yes, but it's what the society has been pushing for years. Therefore, like you said, it would be weird for you as a man
Yeah.
to be on contraceptives.
Because it's not a norm.
But
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you think about it, why? Because you guys impregnate. It's not like we impregnate ourselves.
Oh, yourselves, yes.
So imagine if you guys were to be on contraceptives. It would be an amazing world. You know?
Minister of Health.
Yes.
Minister
Because thina
of
ngithi
Enjoyment.
siyamitha for 9 months. But when
Wow,
9
baby.
months, you can impregnate how many women?
No,
Let
there's
her
nothing
cook.
cute about
Yeah.
that.
Huh? Let her
There's
cook.
nothing cute about that.
No,
Yeah,
let her
but-
cook. Ingxaki, like uyapheka. But like I say, Ivarle, it's
understand?
like
Nah,
it's
like
actually
you-
true,
you
bro.
feel-
Because
Yes.
It is true though.
You fix.
so 39 months, like within 3 months.
Let me talk a little friend. Now imagine 9 months. How many women do you?
So do
That
they
kind of
have
weekly.
options like for someone like Sean that would want to
Cheat.
acquire a contraceptive?
Okay, firstly,
substance abuse.
I don't cheat. At all.
That's what all men say.
I don't cheat. I was just bringing up a point that alcohol can make you do
If
things
you were a
that you
cheater,
will
were you going to
regret.
admit it?
Okay, him.
Obviously.
If you're a cheater,
Obviously not.
Just like a murderer would never
so him,
admit.
a person that would take contraceptives to cheat.
No.
No,
True.
they are like just protecting
That's a
themselves.
good
That's
question.
a good question.
Kaloku ndiyabuza kaloku.
Mna mbhekisa kule way alcohol.
Guys, you know, so a
Contraceptive.
condom is also a form of a contraceptive.
Yeah, although it's not like 100%.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
also a form.
But it is. But also, like, guys, I think because we don't have, contraceptive pills
Yeah.
or sort of injections in this country as yet, men
What? Okay.
normalize vasectomy. Okay?
Yeah?
Oh,
Get
I got permanent la way?
vasectomy. No, it's reversible.
It's reversible.
It's reversible. Like 60% to 95%
there's a
chance.
risk, I'm sure.
95,
There's a
90,
there's a risk.
Telling us
60
more
to
than
90,
95%.
95%.
Yes, chances of it being reversible. So, come on.
Nah, I think
I'm
I wouldn't explore
Why?
that route.
Why?
And I was like,
Condomize then.
yabo into iright umuntu ajule nomntu eyi-one qha.
Nonsense. What if
It's not
umuntu
a-
uyakujolela?
Yeah. Also that.
But if vasectomy is not gonna, it's not gonna. Ima, if vasectomy doesn't protect you from ilawes,
No, it doesn't.
It
But I'm
just prevents
saying,
you
yeah, from obviously impregnating someone because
Yeah.
it's they cut your tubes, the tube actually that
Carries the
carries
eggs.
your sperm.
All the
Uh-huh.
sperm,
The
sorry.
duct.
Yes.
It's called a
So,
duct.
but titlang yona, and then they seal it, and then you can still ejaculate. Netinje, it's only gonna
It
be
blanks.
semen, and it's not gonna be sperm.
blanks.
So, I really do advise men to get a vasectomy
For
because they
sure.
namiti, man, braz.
And like also thank God because now you can't be SA, so
Yeah.
everyone. that
so
wants
would you
to-
guys root here for? So would it be a thing of we take that burden, or is it gonna be a balance bar?
It's a balance.
Every time you say
50-50.
burden,
It's a balance.
Okay.
Yamfuna umntana yena?
Yeah.
Yamfuna umntana?
Fit. Do you know if I think I'd rather buy a puppy than have a child? For now.
I'm proud of you. I
Now.
can't imagine
For
you as a
now.
dad.
I don't,
I'm
okay,
I'm not
I
in
can't
that
imagine
state
him as a
where
dad.
people are like, say having a child is a blessing. No.
But
Having a
it
child
is.
is
It is
Kanuva.
to some
Oh my
point.
god!
Nah, but
On
you,
TikTok,
if you
yo,
look-
they were
love
on my
kids.
case when I made that point.
I remember
Yeah. People were like, "What, Yolanda? You are so evil. How could you say having a child is not a blessing?" But it's not.
Abantu abafunu
I feel like
abafunu
it's
is
an
the
ex-
reality,
Unless you
man.
prayed for it.
I think it's a
Yeah,
blessing
fixed.
when you've been trying to get a child and then you have a
Yes,
miracle baby.
yes.
Sure.
And that is a blessing.
Hence, I'm saying unless you prayed for it.
But
Eh,
if you
when
me
I-
like mistake, is it still considered as a blessing
You
or
just
a gift?
said
You just said it, bro,
a
nah.
mistake.
I don't like to
You literally just said it.
later on yayibona as a blessing.
blessing.
But okay,
Maybe
it was
it
a
helped. Let's
mistake.
say, for instance, you had teenage pregnancy,
Yeah.
right? And then you have a child. And at that point, you're like, it was a mistake.
Yeah,
Right?
Just
But then
carry
this
on with it.
child helped you, it
Shaped your
motivates
life.
you. This child motivated you into working harder. It motivated you into
Talk to them,
creating a career for yourself because now you have someone to take care of.
Yeah,
We're not saying get pregnant for motivation. We're not saying that. But what we're saying is like, do you consider that baby now a blessing in your
It's
life?
not like you had a choice. You had to work hard. You know, you have no choice. It's
But
your
to work
baby
hard.
who's gonna take care of
But
that
do you
baby.
think that I would have been a CEO of a company if I didn't have my child?
You would have if you wanted to be?
Ha.
We don't know.
I mean,
we
you
don't know.
definitely would. What do you mean?
True, yeah,
You would have if you wanted to be.
Okay.
I feel like people should stop having children all in the name of it's a blessing. It's not a blessing if you cannot take care of that baby.
For
You are a burden to that baby. Speaking of burdens, yes, you're a burden to
That's
that
my
baby.
And
No,
it's
Lada,
so-
don't do that. You guys be out here having kids left, right, and center just because you can.
And also, I feel like
Zaga
it's
Igai
very...
to take care of the baby.
Yeah,
Emotionally, are you ready to
not
take
even
care of the baby?
available,
Emotionally,
exactly.
because it's not even about the money. I'm sorry, it's
okay.
It's not only about the money. It's also about emotional capacity. Are
Yeah,
you
sure.
going to be able to take care of this baby? Are you going to be
And time
present?
as well.
Are you going to be a present parent?
At
Kulo
that
mntana?
time.
Because amadoda mostly. Amadoda have this yes, amadoda mostly have this thing that, but they can just go around impregnating everyone because
Yeah.
they know that women will take care of
Yeah,
the,
without
the
even
baby.
any
Konoma
consequences.
Ibuhlungu
Yeah,
kodwa
well, and
loyo,
I
to be
hate
honest.
that.
But and also I think even in the scene plays a role in that because bengatshatanga umntana akazukwazi ukukhulela kotatakhe ningakhulela kulo
And
mama.
why? Right?
Yeah.
And you ask yourself, why? Why?
Yeah.
Patriarchy.
Sekunjalo.
That's crazy.
And lazi
I wanted to
amagama
say-
alithini.
Wow, why?
And
Also, I wanted to say it's so unfair that you'd bring a child into poverty. I feel like that is so unfair. I feel like that is so unfair. I feel like this child is supposed. I'm not saying everyone is going to be rich or whatever,
Yeah,
but I
true.
feel like poverty is not only about finances as well, like you have stated. Poverty is emotional poverty. You're not there emotionally in time. So I feel like if you're not going to be able to give that, then
Why
you're
are
so
you having
unfair
a
to
child?
bringing such a peaceful soul, innocent soul that knows nothing, and then you're just putting them in a situation where they have to be like, damn.
That's why it's
Imagine.
not our best.
Imagine.
People like that is their parents. Think about the people that raise them.
Yeah.
Because then we have monsters in life. You are not born a monster. Come on.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
You're
Monsters are
conditioned.
created.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? It's the parents.
Crafting you from childhood.
Yes,
grow
it's
up.
the parents. Most of the times it's the parents. I mean, sometimes bakula right abandon and then you don't know Bible.
Influence
Bana
also,
no
peer
show
pressure also does hold
esikolweni,
that.
peer pressure
pressure.
yonke la way.
A
So, but
police,
majority of the times is the parenting.
But
So,
anyway,
So
shout out to
is there a right time
2025
for abantu
parents.
for uba nomntana? Kanye alikho
Pardon
ixesha
me?
right.
Okay.
Would
yeah,
you say there's a
yeah,
right time
yeah.
for umuntu abe nomntana?
like,
I think after marriage should be considered. Well, okay, sure.
Well, that's my
Mm.
boundary. Like that's what I told myself that
you
Yeah.
I'm
want
only gonna have a
children
child when
out
I'm
of
married.
wedlock.
You understand?
Sorry, in wedlock.
So I feel like there's above 18, just above 18.
So if let's say you don't
sorry,
get
what
married,
about above 18?
I feel like
age-wise.
You
no,
can
not
have
to say high school. I'm
You
not
can
saying
have a kid above 18.
wasn't
no,
born.
not to say high
No.
school. That's what I'm
No.
saying. Because
No.
let me tell you why I say this. Ne?
No.
This is the same thing as when someone asks you when is the right time to think your virginity.
Oh,
I
to
always say whenever you feel like you are
You're
ready.
ready, yes,
right?
But
Because I feel like we don't experience the same emotion at the same time.
Why did
Kukho
they
abantu
date in the
abachata,
15?
mamela, kukho abantu abachata bena 19. And the reason why
Indian
they do
marriages
this,
are so young.
the reason why they do this is because I don't know, their personal reasons. But anyway, so going into that, so now you're married, so you can have your child. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
not guys, I don't support
That's what I'm
teenagers
saying.
having babies. I do not support people in jail just having babies in their early 20s.
Not to be honest.
Also, I don't support people having babies at all. Can we just not have babies? Can we just not have babies
Let's
at
not
all?
have
Okay, but on a serious
babies.
note, though, I would rather people have babies maybe at the age of 25 and above.
Then these
because
are sure. I see myself
that's
having a
when
child at
your
25.
frontal loop starts to develop.
Yeah.
So imagine now your frontal loop hasn't even developed. You don't know nothing about life. You don't really know anything about life if you're 18.
You okay?
18 to 20, 23, 24.
But
what
I'm
do you know
married.
about life? You are married because the society
Whoa.
is telling you to get married because it's beautiful. Because your mothers got married at the age of 13 years. Ngoba bethwetyulwa, bethathwa, bebancinci.
I'm sorry, Yolanda, this episode, she's fighting.
She's
But
fighting.
totally,
She's
like,
grabbing
honor-
hands.
No,
Yes,
She's grabbing hands.
Sorry, bethwalwa. Ngoba bethwalwa. I wasn't meant to say that. Ngoba bethwalwa kaloku mama bethu. Dala, uthwale,
Bathathu,
una 13, yo, chatha nendoda endala, ena 50.
Okay, zavezi zika.
Oh, makhulu bethu too.
Yes. So hence ngithi mina into bana guys, at least like 25 years, now you can start thinking about having babies because I think like when you're 25, ubhadlile man.
But I feel
Yeah,
like when you
at
get to
least-
40,
Boss, I am 18.
I
Hayi,
bawuchatile.
mfana.
Bawuchatile na i-matric certificate.
Nobuchadile man.
But then like Lono, it like goes back
But
to
do
like,
not
how
plan.
we all procrastinate in like terms of like having a child.
But
Because
I feel like at the age of 35 to 40,
is it too late by then?
I feel like
risk.
you are at risk.
Yeah.
And also your child's going to be spoiled and we don't want spoiled babies. I feel like people who have children when they're older, they tend to have spoiled babies.
Spoil
Take it
your-
from my family. No, Chomi,
Spoil
spoiled
your
to,
kids, but to a certain extent.
spoiled to a point where you can't share. Spoiled to a point
Yeah,
where
nah.
awukangqandeki.
Nah,
If
nah,
you're
nah.
mama
Yabona
ngathi hayi, yeah,
Angabethwa njena.
Benza ukuthi bathwaxa lo.
Angabethwa.
So yeah, I
Maslaphi
don't think
manzi
it's
yasibani.
procrastinating. It's more of planning. I think it's not procrastinating. Having a child at the age of 20 and above, it's not procrastinating.
Mm.
Okay,
don't think so.
girls, can I ask you some? Would you guys freeze your eggs for like future?
I would.
I would freeze my eggs. I would sell my eggs. I don't want babies.
At all?
I would
Send
throw
a
them
picture yakho.
away. I would eat anything to just not have babies. I would be wonderful. No, I love babies.
Into enhlekisayo.
Guys know I love babies. I have a niece that I love so much. She's my
Come,
everything. I'll
Thandela pha.
die for her. No, Thandela.
No,
Wena-
like ngengowakho.
Yes.
Thandela
You know, I
kulaa
think
ndawo.
we know. I think
Kwazi
we'll
umjikisa.
type yomntu ayibathanda abantwana,
Yeah.
but bayathanda bathuma.
No, not at all.
Uzabaze za
No,
type
I
sibethela
don't.
abantwana
No,
No,
estradeni.
I do love kids, and also
No,
that
mostly.
mentality. So I had posted
Makazi.
something on TikTok, obviously talking about me never,
Yeah.
having kids, and then someone commented and they were like, "Oh, so you don't want to have kids?" Uzothuma abantwana bethu. Let me tell you something, ne? I'm going to be a rich bitch, okay?
Rich
I won't be
advice.
sending your kids
Touch my
to the
blood.
shops. What do you mean? I will employ people and pay them to do that for me. So you
Whoa.
guys think I'm going to be sending
my
your
blood.
kids? What is this?
You're
Look
sending
at
the
me.
kids to Toys
Don't
R
you
Us.
see a future billionaire when you're looking at me? Have
Sending
some
the
respect.
kids, sending
Thank
them
you
to
very
Toys
much.
R Us, Chomi. That's where
What
you're
is
sending
this?
them to Toys R Us to get the
Aibo.
toys they want.
Yes. Yes.
To get the
Toys R Us.
toys they
Be
want.
like, baby, what do you want? Get anything.
Ngena
Pama.
pha.
Tatai toys. No, but
Pick and put in the cart.
That's crazy.
Breathe. I'm
People
not going to be
with big
sending your
dreams.
children anywhere.
Ba procrastinate kodwa so from now because a billion
Bro.
might be very far too rich. So I need
Nesisi
to
said,
start working now.
Nesisi said, I'm not a billionaire, but
Procrastinating is a
I'm working to
problem.
it.
Nah?
It
Like
is
how do you
a
guys deal with
problem.
Lawe?
I don't.
Akalulush.
I'm sorry. I've been procrastinating this whole long weekend. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
It is hard.
It's very hard.
It is hard. And it felt like, I don't know, maybe because I was also going through some stuff, but I feel like, yo, guys, kubeni neklasini wesitote.
Serious?
Kubeni neklasini. Nasisikole ngixobe ndibone like, girl, you exist.
But I think like it's an evil spirit, man.
It
land.
is, guys.
I'm telling
Moyo
you.
ngendawo.
But if you think about it,
Satan.
think about it. Because you
Sure.
have all these ideas, you want to do this, you want to do that, but
But there's
there's
something
just
weighing you
this
down.
energy weighing you down, pulling you back, and you can't really do anything.
Do you
But
know
also,
what I
don't you feel
get?
like,
Sorry.
say we have don't you feel like we have a lot of distractions?
I was about to
around
go
good?
to that. Yes.
Such as,
I'll make an example. Your phone yakho. Let's say,
oh, Satan.
TikTok.
you know, even especially with TikTok.
TikTok.
I recently found out
Especially
that
at
they said
night.
the reason why they call it TikTok is because you spend a lot of time per TikTok.
I
my
didn't
God.
know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't.
I think beginning of my TikTok journey, I made a video talking about that. like
TikTok.
TikTok. Yes,
Bro.
TikTok. The time is ticking, and I
I
am no
didn't
longer,
know
I am no
that.
longer focusing on my things.
Yeah.
Something like that, something along those lines. I made a video about that.
Yeah.
But obviously, think about it.
I
Talk,
didn't
tick,
think
tock.
about it.
And you
Time
just
is
watch
going.
yourself so scrolling.
Time.
Like, let's say
Time is
10
going.
videos, bro.
Ndiyakwazi ukuthi ngo-9 ndizohamba ndiyofunda xa
Yeah.
ngu-9:01 I'm like ish 9:30 9:31 ish
Ish.
ngo-10 10:05 angeke boy
So swazela ngela
I'm tired
xesha.
I'm going I'm like it's fine I'm okay
But that's actually bad, bro. Like, Nyan, as Yolanda said, that let's say you're a person that's creative, you have these ideas that you want to execute, implement, but it's just that now you're wasting time.
for
Yeah.
sure and it's
You want to
okay, like,
study,
yo.
you're wasting time.
And you are seeing these people doing amazing things about Grace Mondlane. And then, oh my
The
God,
content,
wow.
You want to be
Yeah.
like
I want to be
them.
like this.
Exactly.
I want to do, I'm going to do it. You never do it.
But
And you
uhleli mina
never do it.
ngendlini.
And I know, personally, I know I'm one of those people. Like, I'm like, I want to be a vlogger. And when I was shown, I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I want to do this. But in its essence, you know what? Let me just talk and be loud.
Let me find
Also,
my own niche.
It's much, easier than having to edit all these videos and having this amazing vlog, because guys, vlogging is also very difficult.
It
So I
is
think
difficult.
it has everything to do with procrastinating.
So
Yeah,
what did you
it
think okay, self-doubt does, Landwork?
Self-doubt, it also
Yeah,
plays
bro.
a
It
big
plays
role.
a big role.
A very huge one, Chomam.
Islam, if there's a
Especially-
big test coming, gonna fuck, I'm not confident.
Yeah.
enough,
Can I
but
ask
say,
a question?
I would love it.
What is it that like I use myself for an example.
Yeah.
I procrastinate to go to school,
Mhm.
but it's makufshutwa Populace.
And
Funny
you know,
enough,
Populace,
Jan.
Okay, I think.
Funny
okay.
enough,
Do you
yes.
understand? It's
For
mandimene
real.
set your DJ. I'm gonna be there.
I
I think I know
think
your answer.
it's the things that you are mostly passionate
Thank you.
about.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
not passionate about school.
So the joy that comes within
Shooting
doing
a
what you are
podcast.
doing,
Yeah.
shooting a podcast. Yeah, almost like
Yeah.
you're having a conversation
Pauline.
with your people. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Sure.
having fun.
I'm
DJ
happy.
With the rockers.
love DJ yabo. So now when it comes to like having to go and sing, I don't waste no time. Having to
Sure.
go
Up
to
and going.
auditions, darling, wake me up at 5 a.m. You know, such thing. I think it's also that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can look at people like I said, Abo Grace Mondlane, we can look at them and be like, oh my God, they're pushing. Maybe it's because she genuinely loves content
doing it.
creation
It's
at
passion.
the core of her heart.
Nah, it's
so it's
passion.
passion that's driving her.
Do you
So I
know
think-
Grace now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know.
Who doesn't know Grace
No, they
Mondlane?
Nah,
didn't
she's a
know.
goat.
Yeah, like
Both of
first-
them didn't know.
I follow Landwork Grace.
First few episodes,
The
we
first few
didn't
episodes, like Grace. They're like Grace. I'm like
But
Grace.
at least you guys
I
know.
only
Yeah,
know
I know
Amazing
now.
Grace,
You-
car,
you
but I
know,
don't know any
it's
lyrics.
been long.
Amazing Grace.
Oh, you are
When
so
I shot, don't you
unserious.
have a problem with Ilano procrastination?
Procrastination. Same with the Lucy. Like when it comes to like schoolwork, I like always like.
I think it's a
delays to-
routine
to
thing.
get
I hate
up.
routines.
Yeah, but then if I'm like in touch on go, so I remember okay, it's a good gig deal, up and going,
Yeah.
same time like vlogging stuff like that. So like Lando comes with like things that you're passionate about mostly.
Yeah, also
Fit-
books are just
The books
I
are
think I
boring.
hate her routine. I'm like vuka. I'm just going.
But I think it makes you be nomthetho la way.
Yeah, structure.
It makes
I
you have
don't
this
like
structure.
it.
Yeah.
Because if we have like let's say you wake up namhlanje and you don't have ixesha loba uyokwenza izinto, chances of you completing all your tasks azikho ninzi zincinci.
Do you know what I think I am?
Mm.
I think I'm supposed to be that girl who says, welcome to a life of a girl who does whatever she wants to do whenever she wants to do it because she has all the money she needs. I think mentally I'm there, but I'm not supposed to be there.
She has all the guap
I have
she needs.
I want to do what I want
Hey,
to do. I just
I
don't
thought
have the
Zaglana
money.
about you have the
You
money.
understand? No, Jama, it's just my
Those are
mentality is there,
kanbane,
but I want to do what I want to
I'm also
do.
there with you.
You know,
hey.
because I have the time and the money to do that, but I
Facts.
don't have the time and I don't have the
Yabo,
money.
I think mhlawumbi a challenge that we can do for ourselves ne.
Yeah.
Let's say
Also for
umuntu
the
ngami
viewers.
ne une-goal ethile.
Okay.
Nomntu obukele irokha ebukele. If let's say you have a goal that you've made for yourself, but mhlawumbi okay, next month I want to reach le goal.
Yeah.
Let's make sure by say you completed the role.
And hold each other
I mean, the
accountable.
goal there. And hold you accountable if you didn't complete it.
Okay, so maybe do you want to say it out loud? What is it that you want to do?
And then
before
if Umlu
No,
didn't
no.
win,
I won't say it out loud because
the month ends? Why?
asibazi ngobani abantu
Nanse yami goal.
Oh,
I
okay.
trust it.
Ithi niyakho, my love.
Civic Alush.
Rage 2025. headliner stage.
Whoa.
I want to be there.
You will.
Rage. Whoa.
Rage.
You will.
Rage Festival, Durban, 2025.
You will.
You know.
I want to be there.
You will be
Main
there.
stage.
Yeah,
You
my
will be
goal of
there.
2025 is to go to Durban July again because last year I was supposed to go, but can't. So this year is my goal to really
That's
go.
July is like
Yeah, I
It's
know
like
it's
2
around the
months.
corner, but I understand.
Yeah.
Yolanda, what's your goal?
What is my goal? I have so many things that I want to do. Like a lot.
main
Sure.
priority. Mhlawumbe.
Like
Or
yes,
just-
and it depends. Like maybe next month.
yeah,
Yeah.
or anytime.
Guys,
And
there's a
I'm
lot. Okay, I think. Okay, wait. Get a license.
Oh, that's a real
Shit,
goal.
Yeah,
bro.
get a
Like, do you know, I was
license.
also thinking about the same thing,
Get a
like
license.
Lena's
I
license.
need to get a license.
Those are the things I want to
Bad.
focus on, like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
I think I'm the youngest
definitely.
here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I have a
Okay.
license.
Yeah.
I mean, are you rich? Yeah, that's why. Okay.
No, but the license is
That's
not
crazy.
about like.
That's
bad.
crazy. Only the results. Faba, when's the license?
It's
That's
the
what I'll
results.
say.
The thing is,
Well,
I
that's
think
cool.
Tina, as people that are poor, the reason why we don't get license, fast, it's
Yeah.
because you
It has
think
nothing to
sawubona
do.
license. Imoto zazifumane nini?
Exactly.
No,
Yeah,
but
manifest
like,
kaloku
Zazifumane
mali
nini
license.
imoto?
Okay.
But you know, funny enough, the chances of you getting a job on a license
it is
is
hard,
They are
Chonam.
very high. True,
Those
they
are
are
true,
very
yeah.
high. I think it's
I have a job
procrastination.
now.
So I think
Does
you
it
and
go
I have
back
the
to
same goal, ne?
procrastination?
Okay, we don't have the same goal. When the license, the learners, then the license.
Yeah,
You have
sure.
a
Bandi
Learners?
Tenanga. Nah, bro, I don't have
Oh.
at all.
Hi, Timanga. Mting asivanga libukoba chethu.
Eh.
La libukoba asivanga iphindi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
guys, let's get into the entertainment music.
Yes.
Fun
Let's
news.
get into entertainment news. So, how do you guys feel about the Uncle Waffles and PC story?
Uncle Waffles and Pieces story. Hey,
Oh,
Yolanda.
that. Yeah, I saw it trending a lot last week. PC ati ndobana, people are exploiting him, and these DJs they go overseas and they
Plays
they
music.
they
Dancers
employ
and
dancers and
play
they
my
pay them,
music.
but yeah, now here uhlala apa, and then boni with everything that he
shame,
does
man.
for them, and then Uncle Waffles saw ingathi abona zahlangu. Senzelwe mina
Cinderella.
zahlangu. Didn't mention anyone, by the way.
Cinderella.
He was like, you know what? I am Cinderella. I will wear those shoes and call him, and be like,
While
dude,
wearing
and
those
confront
shoes.
him. So yeah, I heard that, or rather, I saw that. I don't know.
Can I put my
Yeah.
2 cents?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, put your force in.
Honestly, ne, I feel like that conversation that happened between PC and Waffles was not
Shouldn't have
supposed
been
to
recorded.
be. It was not supposed to be out, like into the public.
Yes.
I feel like that shouldn't have happened to begin with. And then I also feel like OPC was, I don't know, man. I don't like the rant that went about it. Like, there's nothing wrong with you crying, like, oh,
About
this is what.
Being
But at least,
exploited.
if you see, for example, Maporisa and the Amalanga Wafan,
Something Soweto.
something
Something
Soweto.
Soweto.
We knew for
Amalanga
okay,
Wafan.
something Soweto
No,
is
funny,
crying
man.
towards Maporisa.
Yeah.
So now if you're just gonna ramble, it's just like we're gonna say you're not the first person to get exploited. You're not the first person to do this. We're not saying it's right, but at
Yeah.
least if you want us to help you,
Do
name
something
drop.
different.
So then we can hold that person accountable. Do you
Accountable,
understand?
true.
So I feel like that rant would have made more sense if he name dropped. And ke for Waffles to go there, I feel like it wasn't. Like she shouldn't have worn the shoe.
Yeah, she shouldn't have done that.
She shouldn't have
Honestly,
worn
that's
the
how I
shoe.
feel.
Because
This
I to
is
prove
love.
narrative,
Yes.
And there was a little bit of gaslighting
Why?
and
Yeah.
manipulating.
Yes,
Exactly.
there
As-
was.
Do you know what happened between
There
me
was.
and I'm just
There
like,
was.
girl,
Yeah, you
girl,
should.
I love you
Was.
though.
Yeah,
I
but-
also love waffles.
love
Who
her
doesn't
though.
love waffles?
But when
Also,
you're wrong, you are wrong, and I'm not
anyway-
gonna say you were right when you're wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
anytime nemthelelo waffles noma wrong.
So
Okay,
true.
like,
But anyway, ilaweza ne. I feel like UPC ne, if he had name dropped ba who's lona mhlamba mgatekeeper, I feel like it would have closed so many doors for yena. Mhlawumbe that's how much power that person has.
Has.
okay.
Yeah,
It could be the case.
But now the thing is, ngoku you've raised so many eyebrows kwi industry. Now people are watching like say,
Who is
okay,
this
should we
person?
move with you now? Because are you gonna rant again on social media?
And like snitch on
Or
us or
our
whatever.
team.
But see, I think that is very toxic and very scary that now as artists we cannot voice out,
How you feel.
being exploited because then now we fear being blacklisted and not getting jobs. It's very painful because now I do resonate nalento ka PC because now there was a time where I went on social media and I spoke
Yeah.
about someone who exploited us, and didn't want to
Oh, yeah,
pay.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, didn't want to pay us. And then now you think to yourself, oh my God, did I just shoot myself on the foot by coming out and saying these things? Because
Yeah.
now people, these producers, these directors, these managers, you name them, they
Casters
don't
and stuff.
want people talking about the best things that they do behind the scenes, of which it happens, guys. Artists in the entertainment industry, they get exploited a lot.
I feel like
So,
also some
We need to talk
people-
about these things.
Yeah.
We need to talk about these things because if we don't talk about it, then people are gonna think it's rainbows and sunshines, and it's not. It's not.
Mina nginalo, I mean.
It's not. Not all that glitters is.
gold.
And
Thank you. Gold.
Fundanga futhi
almost said
kwi-
sparkles.
private schools.
Gold is
But to
gold.
top that, ne, I was gonna say, ubone, on this whole thing of exploitation with regards to artists, not just music, but also in the media. I mean,
Media
acting.
Just in the
industry.
entertainment industry as a whole, yes.
Because the thing is, you would see so many actors, ne, ezenza le nto.
Flash a gold card.
It's forward, then ungacela uncedo. And that's someone that you would see every day on your TV screens. You know, you'd see Uban Chawe, that time.
You see the same faces all the time.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like
So you would think about
shocking.
they're making imali.
Yeah, making bag.
Umamzo,
Mamnand.
Mamnandi,
Yeah,
naye.
that was very sad. But she explained it, which is something that really happens. She said that people could see you in this big
Budget
television,
series.
series or films, see you on Netflix and think, oh my God, they're making bag. Yes,
Sure.
they did make bag for that particular gig. But then the money that they got has to sustain them until they get the next
Another
one.
gig.
So it's not like because you see them every day on TV, they are getting paid every day. You get paid like a lump sum of money, and then that money has to sustain you. So I think it's that it comes back to the exploitation because we are not getting paid what we deserve.
Ngathi you remind me of umama
We are
kaKambelishe.
not.
You remind me of umama kaKambelishe on TikTok. There's this boy who likes to take videos of his mother. Yathanda ukuthi suka apho suka yabo. Like he always zooms in his mother's videos, and now she was crying ba kaMbelihle makaphume apha endlini ngoba ngoku umleqisa ngamatyala kuthiwa unemali wenza imali wena ku-TikTok. It was njalo. I'm just like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is
And there's no money on
crazy.
TikTok.
Yeah, there is no
There's
money
no
on
money.
TikTok.
Betha
We
ngenqindi
established
umuntu
that.
exploit. Betha ngenqindi.
Unfortunately, they have more power than you. Money talks, bullshit walks. Babeshilo kumadluput.
Damn it. Damn it.
And then like also if you
Yeah,
like
namhlanje.
if you like kind of
I know
maybe
today,
like you
like-
open like a case.
Tene?
No, guys.
Can you
I
open a
was
case?
fighting
Yeah,
for
like-
my life this week.
It's very
Is
hard
it possible
to
to
get
like, open a case and then maybe just take them to court?
Do you have the
yes,
budget?
but do you have the money? Do you have the money?
Do you have the
because some people
budget?
have long money. Do you have it?
But Kalogu,
They would drag you. They would drag you 6 feet under, darling,
Sue
just
you
to
with
teach you a
everything.
lesson. And that time you're not on the wrong. You're
Yeah.
definitely right. You're fighting for your rights.
but
you
they have
know
more
your
power
worth.
than you.
But because they have more power than you, who the hell are you to say anything?
Nah.
Are you?
Damn.
I am
Eh,
the girl.
That's the world that we live in, unfortunately.
Did you guys see
It's a
Coachella?
shame.
Coachella.
Coachella. Ooh, did you see
Coachella.
you make me sweat? Make me wanna. I guys, Tyla is hot, hey? Tyla.
Yeah.
Tyla.
And do you know, it's crazy that two artists as SA that had just one moment in the game, and then but go by two they on
What
stage, pa.
Waffles and Tyla.
Tyler.
Well, Waffles not from SA, by the way, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mwana
Swaziland.
waseswatini.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
But
sa-
see, I mean,
Siyathanda
it's-
uclaim.
No. I feel
Let me
like
tell you
we,
mtsaga,
like,
ba.
I'm not going to say we made her like that's so ew.
Yeah.
But we
helped her.
supported her.
She
We-
came up.
Yes.
Foundation
We
Aki was
supported her,
built up.
We hyped her up. And we
Same with
still,
Scott.
to this day, are
We still
supporting her.
do.
Yeah.
And in gay country, I can't ibona supporta ngahlobo simsupporta ngalo.
I can't
It's a very small
I don't care,
country.
but I'm supporting ngahlobo simsupporta ngalo. Now, yes, you can be a small country, but are you making noise as much as South Africans are?
Okay, maybe we
Yeah,
can
but we
say
have a lot of
angle
noise.
yoba hlambi, not but we made waffles. We can say Amapiano and Amapiano come from where? In
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
South,
Okay, we can say
ah.
that.
Yeah, but like we can
We
take
can say
your
that.
angle.
But we didn't say we
not-
can make her. We said
Yeah,
we supported
yes,
her.
we didn't make her.
We got
she
her
made,
the views.
She
we
made
got her
herself,
the
darling. yo.
streams. We
Please.
got her those stuff.
She made herself because
So
she could have easily not DJ'd. Ehlale kuwabo.
Yeah,
Bese
but-
besawumenza njani?
there's some labs, you know,
Yeah,
waffles. Waffles.
Yeah,
Also,
ish.
another thing that I liked about the Coachella thing,
Coachella.
Tyla's like realness.
Yeah.
No, she's so real.
Authenticity.
I love that about her.
Yeah,
Authenticity.
She is.
I feel
Authenticity.
like
Yeah.
she was so real. I was like, girl, that's definitely something a South African
She's
would do.
always real.
That's
Ah,
definitely
yeah,
something
and she's, like,
I
down to
started, guys,
earth
my
as well.
shoes. I can't you.
And then she sat down.
And then she said, down.
Please.
That is
I
South
love her
Africans.
so much.
We are real.
Yeah, she's very
We're
real.
real. I like that.
Unlike other people that go to, the US and for 2 weeks and then all of a sudden they come back
Name
twanging.
drop, Yolanda.
Obana.
I'm
Allegedly,
name
Obana.
dropping. I'm
Name
name
drop.
dropping Elaine.
Tell
Why
you-
are we
Name
Elaine?
dropping Elaine.
What
To be
happened?
honest,
Elaine.
she
I'm
was supposed
sorry.
to be far. What do Elaine? By
Yeah,
now?
what happened to as for me? You are the
I
one.
think
what
they-
happened to her?
She was supposed to be
without
far.
Not the
having
one
to,
anymore.
without going off track, ne? Just to sum her up, she
so
she
sad.
she popped up. She
Mhm.
came up, ne? She was upcoming that came up.
Mhm.
But when she got there, she moved away from her supporters.
Mm.
Wow, boy, US. We're not saying don't do that.
Oh, she
But
like
I-
distance herself
But
from her
then
fan
now you're
base.
not releasing music for a very long time. She got signed with Universal Studios, I think, something like that.
Mm.
She's making music, but it's like
Making music for who?
for who?
Yeah.
You understand?
That's
Like
know.
calling on
Who
Msai
knows?
drop player shame like 1 or 2 songs of hers that I know that I knew. I don't know them. I know of them.
Yeah.
But going back to what I'm saying, I know you. Well, you the one. You know, you're risky. I know you like that.
You risk.
You know, but now I don't know you when you're
Beyond
that.
that. Also, like, I think when you go international as an artist, you should always think about what makes you stand out because
Yeah,
you're not
something
the only
different
one.
about
There's
you.
a lot of people in the
And
industry.
again,
So what makes you stand out? You cannot get there and blend.
Figure
Or
out
blend, no
blend.
Beyonce. Are you crazy?
Aye.
What makes you stand out? So if you're
The
going
boy
to
in
blend
Tyla,
and
you know.
change your accent and abandon your people,
Yeah.
then the repercussions, darling, you're gonna feel them.
They're gonna
Like
catch
with-
fire.
who's this? Tyla, like you said, authenticity.
Tyla was
She
different.
became herself. She was like, I'm going to take
And she has this
Over.
scarlet
Scarlet
accent of
accent.
hers. She's like, yo,
so beautiful.
yo.
Absolutely love her.
And you know, I'm aura, malawi. But not aura. Then.
Nah,
right.
mama.
But anyway,
Speaking of your aura,
I was
What
going to
happened?
that. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was going
What
to that.
happened?
It's like back to South African youth. Nah.
What happened?
3 districts.
yeah,
Allegedly. 3 districts.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm still trying to take in.
Aibo
Eh?
bravo. Aibo issue.
I'm on
3.
Aibo bra.
1, 2. What you know? 3.
Are you
did it
guys sure?
once.
3.
I did not do it only twice. I did it 3 times.
Damn it! That
Can
one.
like Imanu,
Sorry.
can like someone explain to me like the background of
Of
their
the-
friendship
the
or
feud.
their relationship?
They were in a relationship, friendship, and it was on social media.
Oh,
They were in a full-blown relationship, and we don't know what happened.
when was
All
that?
we know,
It
when
was
it?
2020, around 2022, 2021, 2022.
Yeah, maybe power couple.
Also, they were
know-
dating.
Abo, don't you know the song?
Power
Kuseka
couple.
Pub. Malab.
Yeah,
They
so
met the
I-
song to
I'm got
go
tapped
to.
in, dog.
Yeah,
Come on.
so then after that, we don't know what happened. And then the next thing, Umugai is dating. I don't know if she's Indian or what. Is she Indian? Is she
She's from
Caucasian?
Switzerland.
Oh, so
Switzerland.
she's
Switzerland
Caucasian.
blood.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
So he was there dating a Caucasian. And now
And then that
are they married or
pissed off
engaged?
D or guy. because I don't know.
Engaged.
Are
Married
they
or engaged?
Married?
Teta Pudi, sorry. Engaged or married?
I don't want to confirm anything.
One of the two.
Fondini, Teta.
No comment.
like
But I would think
Okay, let's
engaged.
just say,
engaged.
let's just
by
say baby
engaged.
mama.
By engaged.
Okay,
And
gotta
the mother
follow up.
of-
So-
the mother.
Of
So
their
basically,
child.
who
I'd have got any invite from chat.
who
by
like
the
broke
way.
whose heart? Did D broke Bravo's hard.
You
or
know
Bravo
what?
broke.
We don't know.
We don't know
That's
the
why we're
it's a
waiting for the
date.
Because
diss track.
ingxaki
No, but
So have you guys found out about Zopumani as way 3?
We don't know.
3.
We
Yo.
don't know.
But though Dine love loads, man. But to that level, like I don't know.
Ne
XM,
engu
bra,
D.
dipalele. 3.
Three.
And XM is not just chilling, doing nothing. XM is like
Three.
she moved on with another
Yo,
baby, has a baby
why?
now with another beautiful girl.
Ish.
And like he's going places, he's going international, and he's just there
Don't
like
date
writing
rapper.
3.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a first
Can never be me.
a female rapper dissing a male rap.
Can never be
Yeah,
me,
to be
but you
honest.
know
No,
what?
wait.
See, huh?
D.
Pointy has done it before.
What is
Point.
about?
Yeah, say so good, so Casper.
So in the X le, basically.
Yeah, no, man. You know what, D, my love, if you want to do that, if that will give you closure in whatever that happened between you and Bravo, my darling,
We're
do
always
it.
on your
Diss that guy, okay? We'll be here waiting for it. Maybe we'll probably play it one day.
Because I might go to Bravo. Like,
I think that's the best
That's the
reaction.
best way.
That's the best reaction.
Imagine, kaya ibuyisela uzabe senzani? Angayenze loo nto, please.
Honestly, it just
When I-
petty.
Makamyeka rente.
Mamele qha gqiba move on.
Yes,
Ba
move
umamele
on.
boof.
So if it was the other way around, Benikibiza Banjan, would you guys
If-
have the same energy?
If Bravo was dissing,
Uti.
Uti.
okay.
Yeah.
Now my question is D in the same situation as Bravo in terms of like she has moved on? She has
I mean,
a
I think they
baby,
both moved on at that time.
She has a
Actually, last year
baby.
with G
She's
or
almost engaged.
Tele.
She has a baby. She's almost engaged.
The fact that uki commitment doesn't matter if you're engaged or you have a child. The fact that you're in a commitment with them, you've
And
moved
then
on.
Bravo had to say OD.
As he three ngom.
I would also ask him, can they wear lang?
Like, would you hype it up as much as you're hyping up Uti? I'm just asking.
Makapodle, bufuna upodla.
Belisenhlizweni
Makapodla. I said,
But
not
you
sure.
like onto
Makapodla,
something.
bafuna
you
upodla.
Eh?
Nah, but like Nyan, cause if like Bravo just came up with like 3 diss tracks for D,
I don't think they
people
would have the
seen
same
differently,
image.
Yeah, but going with is doing it to Bravo is like hyped up or something.
I think the only thing that would change is people's reaction to the diss. I feel like now people are going to be like, I'm predicting here, okay? I feel like people, when they hear these diss tracks, they will be against D compared to where if Bravo did it, they
they'll
would
be
have been
against.
like with Bravo. Do you understand what I'm saying? If Bravo did it to D, they would have been with Bravo. But hey, but like now that D is doing it to Bravo, there's chances where
There
people are
might
gonna
be.
be like D wins and dog. Come on,
They might not
that's
receive
what.
it
That's
the
the only
same.
thing I'm saying. That's what I'm predicting.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I guess we sayibona xa seyifikile guys zo 3.
Because I figure quick EP or
EP
like
ke-
album. I don't know who's alone.
EP,
don't even know,
uzathini ke
bro.
ngoku umgowo. Dlala apha umgowo.
Dlalo up.
Eh,
Anyway,
ilaweza
Cairo
inole
is dropping.
Kwakunini na?
Wait.
Oh, never mind. Butin vet.
Oh, Cairo is dropping a new song.
Yeah.
Cairo
Cairo's-
Oh, yeah, yellow bone. Oh, okay, yeah, I know him.
Cishe ngempela inhliziyo. Oh.
Sorry, I know him. I know
Yeah,
him. Sorry,
Ulisa,
Cairo, oh my God,
there's
I know
actually
him.
a song that he did with Tuhas,
Yeah.
unreleased.
Ne?
I listened to it last week.
Epic.
Can't
But
thumelela
it's
kaloku.
Ras, yeah.
Yeah?
Nguras.
Good Ras or Ras.
Khasi.
Oh, Konteptini, boy.
I'm going H, Mbono H.
Nah, but that song is fire, bro. That
Yes.
song is
Manuel.
fire, and I can't wait for you. But
Yeah, Cairo is
Mamelise,
always
yeah,
like,
but
yo,
I'm going to
Cairo.
record and then.
Undifake phakathi.
Yeah, but except just make sure that you're on the lookout.
Yes, sir.
Khas.
Follow up.
We'll
Emgqayi
CPT,
waqhubela
Cairo
udropa khona
CPT.
uCairo.
Yeah,
Cairo
okay.
album last year.
Ugqibele
I think it was last
ugqibele
year.
kula album yakhe
Yeah.
Last year,
We are so excited.
you were picky. Yeah, it was last year. It was last year. It was
Shut
last
up,
year.
man.
Double
We are
you.
waiting, Cairo. And Khas, silindile, guys.
Double you.
Silindile, guys.
Yo, did you see Lalaweza on Twitter?
And then,
Since wena kwi-politics ungayithanda le way. Ulaweza ngibala umjita nguFloyd Shibambu,
oh
whatever.
my
Still, Ibonile lang ng Floyd.
Hanging out with the Bushiri.
Floyd Shivambu. Why Floyd?
Jungle Lush is ready
Why?
to
I
like,
need you to account.
As I'm defend.
sit on the
No.
topic.
I need him to account.
Floyd Shivambu went
Tatu
to
Floyd.
visit. He went on a Good Friday service, yeah,
Okay.
Bushiri.
Yeah.
For those of you guys who don't know who Bushiri is Shepherd Bushiri, actually. Gama lakhe long Shepherd Bushiri.
We
A
praise.
well-known priest from Malawi. He has churches all around the world, including
Africa.
South.
Yeah.
Including South. Umugai in 2020, he fled the country after he was facing charges of racketeering, rape, fraud, money laundering, you name it. And then he appeared in court, him and his wife, Umeri Bushiri, appeared in court. And then after that, they were like granted bail. So they saw a scope and they were like, oh my God, thank
There's
you for
a
granting us
loophole.
bail. Let us flee the country.
Whoa.
They fled the country. So now it's weird for, after now so many years, how many years? It's been 5 years, right?
Yeah.
2020, 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years later, we see the Secretary General of MK going to this guy to visit him for a Good Friday service. Like, to me, that's malicious. Like, that's
business talk.
What are you doing?
And also, as a
business
politician,
talk.
it disrespect led to the law.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
Disrespecting the law
It
because
is.
I mean, the trial has been going on for so many years, and now they
My
tried to
question is, ne?
indict him, but I think by win with law process there. But now even the MK is denying any relations to that.
They're like, no,
Obviously, they're going to do that.
asingeni indawo into kaFloyd uyedwa uzenzele yena.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Floyd, what is his plan? Like there's times where you see in politics, you really want to get into someone's head and just understand like the way they think, the way they like see themselves, or like the visions of whatever. Floyd has always been that one person when you're just like, boy, what are you thinking? Like he's so unpredictable, number one. He's so unpredictable because you like, now Bushiri, where's this going?
I feel like
He doesn't
he's
like
a
South Africa.
dictator.
Where's this going?
Acts like a dictator. Like
in what?
Now, like in Gumdu, that is like controlling in his own sense. But and then thinks of like just raping someone.
How? Sorry, please clear that out. Can
How
you
do you
clear
like-
that out?
Talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
the
also
pastor guy.
confused.
No, it's
Oh,
not about
no.
Floyd.
sorry.
I'm like, please clear that out.
Shivambu.
I was about
Floyd
clear that
Shivambu.
out. Yo, thank
Floyd.
God.
Law
Floyd
Secretary
Shivambu.
General.
Secretary General.
Yeah,
Man,
MK. Not Shepherd Bushiri.
I was like, clear that out.
Oh, Bushiri has a lot of power.
He does.
Because
Yeah,
my question
yeah.
is, I think more than anything, what I am mostly fascinated about,
Yeah.
or very
Yeah.
curious about, is how did he flee the country? How did they flee the country? Because it was him
Connections.
and his wife.
And also,
How did they
So
flee
it
the
could
country?
be even Ilanduga
Some
Mhlambi connections to
Inside job.
politicians. You never
Yeah,
know.
politicians, which is what people are saying
About
on social media, that it could be Floyd, allegedly. It could be Floyd that helped him.
And even since
know,
to
flee the country.
Shepherd
But
Bushiri, since a million could be funding Ilanduga Mhlambi campaigns ga Floyd.
Besides that, I also feel like, what is the country doing now?
In terms of,
But there's nothing they can do because they don't know what conversations they had.
yeah.
You, but it
Because,
was
like-
glazing him. Like,
Yeah, that's what
I
they
could
said.
blow.
There's nothing
That's
that
what this
they
other
can
lady,
hold
I don't
them
know her name, but
accountable.
that's what this other lady said. Where ANC, but there's nothing that they can do. Yeah, born on their side, but they hope and that the MK
They mess
party
up
will
somewhere.
at least hold him accountable for what he did, man. Because what the hell,
Or like maybe give him like a timeout and say about okay,
yeah.
rest down.
Also, VAT increase.
The
boy,
decline
yeah.
has been reversed, darling.
Boy,
Oh no,
I
we are
think
very
that's good
happy.
news.
We are
This
very
Banga?
happy. It was going to be 15.5%,
Yeah,
but
but
now
it's
it
just
remains at 15%.
15%.
And also,
That's good.
I'm very
Bad.
happy and big ups to the EFF, obviously.
DA,
DA.
Why did you
And
so
DA. No,
And
the
DA.
thing is, DA, your intentions is at first they were not
Says
good.
us,
We
yeah.
know why they took them to court. It's not because they wanted the VAT increase to to be reversed,
Yeah.
to be scrapped out. No, they didn't want that. We know what you guys wanted, and you
Nothing
didn't get
clever,
it.
just
They
say-
had
Therefore,
other
because you didn't
intentions.
get it, the pillar bill. You were like, you know what? Let's just take them to court because the poor are hurting. No, you are also hurting.
I think it was a situation of if I win as a DA in the ANC.
Yes.
Manga
Yes.
win,
And then they
yeah.
threatened them to, obviously pull out of the collusion, of which we all know.
But you know the crazy part by Buili load shedding after law ends again.
Yes. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
It's all staged,
like,
I think.
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
like,
the
it's
thing
all
is,
staged.
yes, it's a matter of you don't give us what we want.
We'll take away.
something from
Yeah.
you. We don't care. Take your electricity. VAT increase. When take that electricity, we don't care. We are used to it. At this point, it's like
Take electricity.
is
ah,
what
Yeah,
boy,
like,
my-
like,
for 2 hours.
we
They
care.
must take it.
We
take
care
it.
about electricity.
It means 2 hours.
So you would rather have a VAT increase?
Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
2 hours for life.
2 hours. I don't care. Take that thing.
But yeah, guys. So now on to like international business. There is this thing of exporting that's happening.
Import and export.
Importing export thing that's happening.
Bounty hunters.
That doesn't make
Export.
sense.
Tariffs, is it?
Do you
Tariffs
understand?
change or something?
No, not besides that. It's
Okay.
like you find these countries like next door to each other that produce what I need, but I'll go find it in other
Further,
countries.
okay.
Oh, I saw that,
Do
I
you
saw
understand
that,
what
I
I'm
saw
saying?
that, I saw
So
that.
you find out like what is it? Malawi,
Grains.
the Malawi grains,
Them
asking them from the
grains.
UAE,
Yeah,
Dubai,
UAE, Dubai,
and them.
Emirates.
You understand? So, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you feel do you see anything wrong with another country leaving a neighbor country
To export
to
somewhere
go and
else.
export somewhere else, whereas they could have gotten it from a neighbor country?
Situation is, I'll put it in township terms.
Mm.
Next door, Goguen, or 2 houses away, there's a house owned by Unkos that sells the Sespaza shop. But Umdu would rather go to be Masomalian.
So the thing is,
Is it because
let's
of
just put
quantity?
it this way. What essentially you're saying is that we don't trust each other.
Yeah.
We don't
But-
trust each other. We don't want to see each other win. You would rather see someone else win than seeing your own win. Ne?
That could be one.
Mm.
Two, mhlambi, trade deals that they made at that time are still intact. Mhlambi, let's say, it was in Malawi, right?
It was
Malawi.
Oh, yeah.
and
So Malawi had an agreement with the
Tanzania.
UAE.
Malawi
ne?
and Tanzania.
So it Malawi. No man next mamela. If uzothatha le kum, na kufuneka uthathe into kum. I mean, if uzothatha into kum, na kufuneka uthathe kum. So they trade. We both benefit from
For sure.
the transactions siyenza.
So is
So
it
I
a
think
matter
it was
of
a matter
like-
of law. But if they could change those trading laws, but okay, instead of trading outside your continent, how about you trade to your neighboring
Next door.
country?
Is it only based like I feel like it's a matter of also of food. Hear me like this. For instance, at China, we know that we can get our cell phones and everything like that, and you know,
Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
and our
Yeah.
we can get those stuff there because we know Huti, we do not compromise that stuff.
Sure.
You understand? Because they have the biggest, you understand? And we don't have anything next to us providing. So we have countries that you have the people that actually have the biggest fish market. But still, they have the biggest fish market next to you
Why?
in the
Why is
world.
that?
Next
That's what I'm
to
saying.
you.
We don't trust each other.
So now,
Crazy.
Is it maybe
because
Because it's cheaper there, okay?
besides that, there's nothing cheap.
It's not cheaper, bro.
Be-
They're spending
besides
millions.
that,
dude.
because there's also
Oh, transport.
transportation. Besides that, it's a matter of if uthi wena bana elimpompo ndinazo mna avocado, but I'd rather buy avocado in Spain.
It's literally
It's
that.
mean.
In Spain nika don niki pasta.
Instead of helping Limpopo.
Limpopo is
Italy.
niki pasta.
Different soil.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, is that the reason
Nah,
why
I think
when by
it's trading
Apekaya
deals, bro.
Limpopo
Because they need that money,
them.
man. You know, like the amount of unemployment rate that we have in Africa as a whole.
crazy.
Like, so
Yeah.
imagine the difference that money would make if we were to support each other instead of going internationally. It's sad. I don't know who made Africans hate each other.
I don't think Africans
But I
hate
think I
each
do
other.
know.
I think I,
don't
have
think-
an idea now.
Me too, man.
Okay, I don't think-
think.
I don't think Africans hate each other. eh? I just think we have been colonized to a point where we don't recognize each other. Do you understand? Yeah. We have been colonized to a point where we don't recognize each other because we know, okay, I can get it a USA. Inkukhu ya my chicken, I can get my chicken from the Inkukhu.
Oh, yeah.
Inkukhu
Yeah,
yam,
yeah, yeah.
my chicken. I can get it. I can get it from.
You're
I can get it from.
Hey,
I can get
people
it
are
from the
now.
USA.
Sure.
That's because I was colonized in a way to think that they have better chickens compared to people from Eastern Cape with their chickens. You understand what I'm saying? So
That
I
is
think it's a
crazy.
matter of us being colonized to a point where we don't realize that Nancy, Indao, Nancy, Indao, Kangwako. Here's your brother. Because as Africans, when we stand against each other as Pan-Africans, we always stand and be like, we're brothers and sisters, regardless of where we come from.
Yes.
We forget about that. But anyway.
Are there any
Anyway.
announcements?
Announcements.
But one thing I know is that we're doing a
Yes,
show
I
in
long gone, so.
Friedenberg. Huh?
Yes, I don't come.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that.
Whoa, hold on.
We're gonna come back to that.
Oh, okay. Really? Are you
On the 3rd of May,
Sorry,
guys, I'm making an
Yes.
Let
announcement.
him cook people.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Mm-mm.
On the 3rd of May, this is Friedenberg.
Yes.
Populace Market. Make sure you get your tickets on CompuTicket. Make sure also get our new match. But we've recently sold out on
The cap.
cabs.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
caps.
E-cabs. But anything else is available and
Shout
ready for you.
outs.
Did I miss anything else?
Yes.
Shout outs.
Important announcement. Ikeja Wi-Fi is not taking any applications
Why?
in Cape Town until further notice.
Yeah, you had to know
Siyakureni.
that. You have to know that. That's
so,
important.
So,
Siyakureni.
so if you want more details about it, check out their Instagram,
Instagram
Facebook.
That is
pages.
crazy chat. Wait.
yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Sponsor e-catch?
Yes.
Now?
10K.
Oh, anene.
Yes.
Ngihlale masabasini,
Badisa
man.
uyigeja uthembu sa.
Nah, but unceda so many households like around the
Yes.
cars.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real,
thina
bro.
bantu basekas.
Thina bantu
Thina bantu
basekhaya.
basekas.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey man, I'm
oh.
going to say cannot
Oh.
up. What do you mean?
But then also,
Ah,
Okay,
okay,
can I-
wait.
can I-
go
can
back to
I-
him. I see what the management did.
What? No! Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Sithi nje abakhetha wehlele neslow.
Segregator.
Okay,
Classism.
segregation.
Classism.
Lena zin northern
Classism.
suburbs.
No! No.
Ndaqalela isixhosa sikhulu ngabi.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
God,
No.
I see it.
did
We're going to change the seating.
I see.
We're gonna change it.
Did anyone read about the death of the Pope? Pope Francis.
R.I.P. Pope. I'm not going to lie, Pope. Ne?
I was hurt.
I'm not going to lie,
Why are you
Pope.
laughing?
I knew.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yolanda,
laughing.
that's a sin
No,
to
wait,
love.
wait. A sin.
To love
What's a
of-
sin?
On the death of the Pope.
Hey, man.
Don't
Not a
bomb me.
sin.
Don't bomb
Okay,
me.
how does it affect
I'm not
you?
even gonna talk
I
about
feel
I'm
like-
gonna give you 2 minutes to
Sorry,
explain.
yeah.
How does it affect you?
No.
How does it affect
No,
you?
I mean like the Pope has been like an icon.
Kubani.
Kuban.
Man, let me cook.
Yege, na pege.
I couldn't be bothered, honestly. I'm
Pope
gonna move.
Francis has changed a lot of things in today's economy. He agreed with so many rights that other people have now because of him.
Really?
P.
No, I'm sorry.
Shout
I
out to
take that
Pope.
back.
Man,
Take
Kuban.
that back then.
take it back. And also
I take it back.
he was
In South Africa.
ule news ngubani Pope wethu apha. The guy
Desmond Tutu.
Desmond Tutu.
Pope wethu up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, he has changed evolution and he's the longest running Pope, I think.
That's
Not
crazy.
Okay.
in history. So
Yo,
this
no.
is a real
RIP.
Guys,
RIP.
deputy president, he the
Oh.
attempted assassination on him.
We have a deputy president.
Don't you got a lot of we have a deputy president, but
Paul
okay.
Mash-
Shut up. I
Chatile,
only know
guys.
David.
Paulo
Paul
Chatile.
no,
Mash-
no, I knew.
Paul Uchatile. Yeah, Paul
Mashatile.
Mashatile. So there's a alleged, attempted assassination on him. So
Shame, man.
Utubana, he was on his way back.
But then he serious issues.
Right. Akabhadla ngalo mfana. Uthi he was on his way back from the ANC NEC meeting. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, NEC
National
meeting.
Executive
Going
Committee.
home, and then he heard something hitting his car, and
Yeah.
initially he thought it was just stones. Yabo.
Oh.
And then Mabefik and his protectors were like, "Nah, your windscreen is damaged, so we don't think stones would do that."
Yeah,
So
stones
they
are not
then
that
thought maybe it
impactful.
was probably live ammunition. So now they took in the car for to be checked. So it's currently under investigation. But what's crazy
I
is the
feel
fact
like it's
that
also staged,
ufikile Mbalula uthi into yobana, "Oh my guy, we don't even know anything about that." Like they heard it on social media. Apparently,
Also,
they
he
didn't tell
didn't
them.
report it.
And they report it, and so people are like, maybe didn't report it because
He knows
It's
the truth.
within. But anyway, guys, it was
soil.
great. It was lovely. It was zegzegi. It was it. It was Yona. It was hot.
Can,
Yeah,
can,
no,
can, can, I
today-
make, can I
today-
make one
today
last
was hot.
announcement for Siam?
Yes.
Our Base Aura and Coffee are dropping an EP this Friday called Kasora, so make sure you check it out.
Oh, please, guys, please
Check it
support it. Support them.
Okay, but thank you guys for watching.
It was nice. It was relevant. How you guys feeling?
I feel good. I
Yes,
feel like all the
sir.
anger that I had towards being in pain the whole week because of period pain, I feel like I just let it out. I let it out.
Preach,
So,
women empowerment.
I'm good.
Shut up. You're it again.
So like,
Nabe ngiqala uva bakwi-deputy president ekhaya, but anyway.
But anyway, yes. From me to you.
Qebile, to Yolanda.
To Shoni.
To Shoni,
To Yone.
to Yone.
Oh.
City, bye.
See you on the next one.